In Bangladesh, it was a situation. Was it 2 days ago or yesterday? A protest ongoing there.
The protest started last week.
Yes.
About 200 people died last week, killed last week, and about 90 something killed. About 300 in total killed in Bangladesh, forcing the prime minister, a woman, to flee, and the military has eventually taken over. And you also have the riots in UK, Amici. In these two countries, they are already investigating a hand of Esau in the matter. If there is a foreign government, foreign country that is instigating the violence in UK and that of Bangladesh. Bangladesh, we know that is a third world country.
I think they're basically domestic issues.
Yeah, well, you can say that. Ours is not domestic. Why is the foreign flag being flown? So you need
it starts domestic. Then, but for England, for instance, for UK, for instance, it's just a perception of people fueled by, of course, some fake news on the social media and others. So there's basically no link with some foreign elements.
That is why in my next publication, the media, the good, the bad, and the ugly, we look at how the media has helped in promoting such conflict and how the media is even helping to curtail it. And the ugly part of it is the media comes to the mix. They call it fake news, bad news, and certain things. So we need to also check the kind of information we pass out, and that is what is instigating that of the UK. Even here in Nigeria, some people have released fake news. During this protest, some people have gone to dig out violent protests that happened during EndSARS and through it to social media, and people got confused. So we need to also be careful as media operators, and all those that are doing citizen journalism, you also know that the information you pass out, the security agencies have gone advanced these days. And the last time, I think the police launched a cyber security office where they can track the origin of videos, track the dissemination of certain informations. So we pray for a peaceful Nigeria going forward. And as we have said, it's not that the policies are totally bad of Mr. President, but some people have viewed them as too elitist. They need to be pro-people. They need to come down to your and my level and your level, me and Amici as poor people as we are, so that we can feel the impact of the policies.
Well, the issues have been put on the table. There's still room. We wouldn't want our situation to get out of hand. We are a country governed by laws, and we must adhere to those laws. We say no to anybody advancing interests of regime change. Protest is a constitutional right that must, of course, not be denied everybody. Buhari protested, Tinubu protested, and every other citizen has the right to protest. For what under any guise, it must not be taken away. But to use it to campaign for regime change is what must not be allowed to stand. When we say a right to protest, you don't really understand. That's the only weapon left to the citizen in a governance process. The citizen, after voting, is not involved with policy formulation, is not involved in policy implementation. Those are the authorities at the end may decide to consult or not consult. Where they are not consulted, nothing happens. You executive, the only way they can get they can become involved is to protest peacefully, either in support or against. And every day in Nigeria, we see pro-government protests, those hailing government and others. So if we can allow them, must we not allow those that are anti-government? It takes two to tango. There are two sides, or even multiple sides to a coin. And we must appreciate that. That is what is contained in our constitution, and we must live with it.
Yeah, you know the protest in 1963 in U.S. in Montgomery about the bus issue, blacks sitting in bus, caused a regime change, policy change, in that they saw that the blacks were no longer using the buses, and they had to quickly change. So protests like this should force government to ensure that they retract certain policies that are not pro-people. I will keep shouting pro-people policies, policies that the Maraba person will feel, the Ajegunle person will feel, not the one the VI person alone will feel, or the Asokoro person alone will feel. And because of the protest, we do not remember that the national grid collapsed yesterday or so, and I hope the authorities are working day and night to ensure they fix the national grid so that the electricity will be there for us to watch Favor, hopefully, a Nigerian 200 meters athlete who is doing us proud in Paris, and also the female basketball team,
the Tigress.
Tigress.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll return tomorrow.